Hello and welcome to my bedroom. I don't know why I felt like filming in here today, but we are in fact in the bedroom. So behind you is my bed and we're in front of some natural lighting. I was just kind of feeling a change of scenery, so hopefully you guys are okay with this. But today I have a really fun video for you. It is a Empties video, which for some reason you guys all love these. I tell you about products I've used all the way up and tell you whether they're worth repurchasing or not. So that's pretty much it. I have a ton of Empties products in this bag. What has changed since we last saw each other? Okay, first off, I have pink hair. So that's fun. I don't know, it's very spring. Also, I got a new puppy. Lou! I mean, is this dog not delicious or what? Hi. Hello. Hello. So this is Blue. He is Blue. Let them see you and then I'll put you down. This is a lavender Pomeranian. So he's a really rare exotic color. The lavender pom comes from like the purplish gray coat. And also he has blue eyes, hence his name, Blue. So, he's adorable, and you guys will be seeing more of him. You'll have to, like, ask me some questions about him, and then I can fill you all in, but he's adorable, and he's delicious, and I can't even deal with his preciousness. Why are you being so shy? Alright, yeah, so that's Blue. I think that's pretty much all I wanted to tell you guys. I'm just going to go through this bag. Honestly, I'm afraid what might be in here, so we'll just go through one by one. So first off, I have this Matrix Total Results Rebond. I had mentioned this before. There is step 1, 2, and 3. This is step 3, which is the conditioner. 1 is the shampoo, 2 is like the bond, like leave-in, and then you put 3 on, which is the actual conditioner. So I really love this stuff. You can get this pretty much at like Ulta, anywhere they sell Matrix. I really love this. It's about, this one was $11, so it's a pretty good price point. I would say it's not as expensive as like a high-end luxury brand of hair care, but obviously more expensive than like, you know, a Herbal Essences or something like that. Next up, we have this Dove Purely Pampering Body Wash. This one, I go through these so much because I just love them. They're so moisturizing. This one's the pistachio cream one, which, honestly, where's my dog? Okay. He's been destroying my room, so I have to keep an eye on him. He's been biting my curtains, like tearing at the upholstery. You can see my bed is upholstered, and so the bottom has the same material, and he's been literally like pulling and scratching at it. I was like, oh no, 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 we're not gonna do that. What else has he been doing? Just running amok, basically. So if you see me kind of looking out for him, that's why, because he's young, he's a puppy, he's only 3 months old, and he's been destroying my bedroom. So anyway, yes to repurchasing this. This one is definitely my favorite scent. I always go to say flavor. My favorite scent of the Dove ones, the pistachio one. It's so good. I love it. Next up, just a Batiste Dry Shampoo. This packaging is so cute. This was the scent Sweetie. It says sweet and delicious. It was okay. It was nice and clean, but like I like some other scents better. But yes, to repurchasing, it's Batiste Dry Shampoo. They sell it at like pretty much Home Goods. Who else has this? Home Goods, TJ Maxx, Marshalls. They all have this, and it's like usually half price. This, I think, around like in drugstores like CVS and stuff, it runs around $8 or $9. But if you find these at Home Goods or Marshalls, they're usually like no more than $4.99. So definitely try and find them there. You save yourself a couple bucks. We have this Enjoy Conditioning Shave Cream. I got this when I used to work at Beauty Mark, and honestly, I didn't love it. There was nothing really great about it. The smell was a little weird, so no, I wouldn't repurchase. A foundation from Maybelline. This is the Full Coverage Super Stay Foundation. I love this so much. This is my second bottle, and I'm going to buy it a third time. Blue, come here. The first time I got a color that was like a little too dark for me, so I got a lighter shade. This one is ivory, and it looks a lot better. Matches my pasty skin tone. So I would definitely repurchase this again. It's around $9, and really, really nice coverage for a drugstore foundation. Next up, another shampoo from Matrix. This one was the So Long Damage. It was like a repairing shampoo. I liked it. It was okay. I would repurchase it. Also have a Dr. Brandt Pores No More primer. Love this stuff too. It was really good. It has like this eucalyptus smell to it that I'm super into. Totally blurs out the pores and just makes a really nice surface base for your foundation to lay down on. So definitely recommend this. It is a repurchase. Next we have the Dr. Brandt Pore Dermabrasion. This was a pore perfecting exfoliator. I get a lot of stuff because my girlfriend works for the brand, but this one specifically I really, really like because the pore granules are really fine, and so I feel like it's not gouging like holes in your skin. It's exfoliating while still being a gentle exfoliator, and I'm really super into this now. It's like, how did he even get this? He finds anything on the floor. I don't even know where he got that from. Okay, next up, just a deodorant. This is the Clean Lavender scent. I think this was my first time using this scent. I usually get the Shower Fresh one. These both smell good. I feel like there's never been really a secret scent that I didn't like other than powder. I just feel like it smells like baby powder, and I don't want to smell like a diaper. So I don't love the powder one. It doesn't totally freak me out, but I just don't, I don't know. I want my armpits to smell fresher and not like diaper. Does that make sense? So I usually get the Shower Fresh. I tried the Clean Lavender. The lavender is really nice, so I highly recommend. Next up, we have this Thayer's Witch Hazel. I stopped using any kind of toner on my skin that is alcohol-based because it's so dry here in LA to begin with that I'm trying to moisturize my skin and keep it infused with a lot of hydration. So I feel like these are better toners that help clarify the skin and make it feel fresh while not stripping it of its natural oils. So I like the rose one. Right now I'm using blue. He's biting my ring light wire. He's gonna electrocute himself. I need to really keep my eye on him. What are you doing, Bluey? So I really like the rose scent. I'm using the lavender one right now, and truth be told, I don't really love that one. The lavender, some lavenders make me feel like they just give me a headache. They're like too strong. So the Thayer's lavender I'm not fond of, but the rose petal is really nice. I don't know. Whenever I smell rose scent, it just reminds me of like England. I feel like I'm in like an English garden. Next, just a candle that I finished up over the summer. I love this. It smells so good. Like, I'm just smelling this and it's reminding me of like over the summer when I lit it in my room at night. This is Fiji White Sands. Bluey! No! Come here. Get over here. I'm gonna like put his bed up here so he can't get into trouble. What are you doing? What are you doing, my boy? So anyway, so this was a Fiji White Sands. Totally would repurchase. It's definitely more of a summery scent. Let's see, the notes are fresh cut sugarcane, white nectarine, and sandalwood. Love sandalwood. Another Matrix shampoo. Can you guys see me? Okay, yes, I'm still in focus. This is the Brass Off. It was a color conditioner that basically takes like the yellow out of your hair. Truth be told, Brass Off, I think the one that I'm supposed to use for blonde hair is like, it's called silver hair or something. This one is made for people with brunette hair who have golden highlights to like make the golden highlights be more blonde. And so this was like a really dark purple, and it actually stained my hair like a lavender color. So if you have brunette hair with highlights, I highly recommend this stuff. You'll love it to like basically tone your highlights back to the normal color. But for someone with blonde hair or like super light hair, it was a little too dark for me. Don't bite, mommy. Don't bite me. This is a body cleanser from Lush called Let the Good Times Roll. And it was basically an exfoliator. You can use it on your face or on your skin. I bought it because it literally smelled like cookies. It smelled like cookie dough. It was made with like oats and stuff. It smelled really good, but I probably won't repurchase. Not that there was anything wrong with it, but I just bought it because of the smell, and I didn't really use it that much, so no to repurchasing. This is just an Andrea IQ's makeup remover pads. These were really greasy, so I don't recommend. I wouldn't repurchase. I feel like there's other good makeup removers, like I'm using the Garnier micellar water, and that one's much better. This is a perfume. This is basically just the packaging from the perfume, but it's the Guerlain Mon Guerlain brand of perfume, and I got it during the Sephora VIB sale around like holiday. That's just the packaging. I'm only like halfway done with the perfume, but I highly recommend that because it smells so good. This is like my 6th Fenty Beauty foundation, the Pro Filter foundation. I keep going back to this foundation just because it's so good. It's very lightweight. You get a good coverage. I would say it's like medium coverage, but you can build it without getting cakey. I love the color range. It has like 30 or 40 different shades. Shade 190, but I just love this. It makes your skin look really good. So this is kind of like my go-to foundation, and out of all the high-end price ranges, I think this is the most affordable. It's like 32. Or is it like 28? I don't know. It's either high 20s or low 30s, and it's pretty low for like a luxury brand, I would say. Can you come over here so they can at least see your cuteness? Why are you so adorable? Why are you the cutest little boy? The cutest little boy. Alright. Sit, Blue. Alright, so what else is in here? Oh, like I said, another Maybelline foundation. This one was in 112, so I think one of these is 115. I think the 115 was a better match for me. The 112 was a little too light. But again, just to show you, I have repurchased it before. I love, love, love that for a drugstore foundation. I had the Sleepy Body Lotion from Lush. This is like a seasonal release, like wintertime. It smells like lavender vanilla. It's the best. This is like a 2nd or 3rd tub of it. Every time they release it for a holiday, I always stock up. I love it. We have a night cream from Dr. Dennis Gross. This is the Ferulic and Retinol Anti-Aging Moisturizer. It was okay, but to be honest with you, it was a little heavy, and I know it's a night moisturizer, so it's supposed to be, but it says for AM and PM use, and I don't know, it was just left my skin a little too, it just felt like a very dense, heavy moisturizer, and I like something a little bit lighter. Alright, what else do I have here? This is just the box from the Fenty Beauty foundation. Another deodorant in lavender. This was the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. My friend Gina recommended this. I liked it, but I actually liked the pharmacy one better. That one, to me, just takes all your makeup off. This still left a really thick film on my skin, and that's my pet peeve with cleansing balms, is that, like, if they still leave a lot of residue and I have to, like, scrub a second time, I don't love it. I get it, they're there to break down the makeup, but I want it to break down and then not be so hard to get off. So I liked it, but I probably wouldn't repurchase it because I like the pharmacy one so much better. This was just a unicorn hair sushi, which is what I had my hair last spring. And again, if you're curious, all of my pink in my hair right now is also the Lime Crime unicorn hair. I will be posting a video very soon about the colors that I use, so stay tuned for that. I have an Urban Decay All-Nighter Setting Spray. I love this. This is like, I always buy the small one just because the big one's kind of expensive, and it takes so long to go through, so I just find the small ones work for me, but I love it. This is the Kat Von D Translucent Locket Setting Powder. I ran out of my good setting powder, and I just kind of made use of this, and at first when I used it, I was like, no, I don't like it. It's too light. I want a little bit of a I want a little bit of a heavier setting powder to like really lock in my foundation and keep my grease at bay, but I wound up finishing it and I actually really like it. So I would repurchase. This is the Clinique Take the Day Off Makeup Remover. I really like this makeup remover a lot. I think it did a good job, so I would recommend that. Just 2 mascaras I finished up. One is a discontinued favorite mascara. I think I've mentioned this to you guys. My cousin knew I loved it, so she shipped it to me from Germany, but it's been discontinued here in the United States for a while. It's the Miss Manga, like, punk rock mascara, and this is the regular Maybelline Voluminous Miss Manga, like the regular one. I liked the brush on here better, so much so that the last one I have is all used up, but I keep dipping this brush into other mascaras to like, because the mascara actual formula ran out, but I like the brush, so I keep dipping this brush into other mascaras to like make it last longer. Blue, what are you doing? You are a crazy boy. Alright, what else? So this was what I was just mentioning to you guys. This is the other melting cleanser. This is by the brand Pharmacy, and it's their Green Clean Pharmacy Makeup Melt Away Cleansing Balm. It smells really good, like lime. I love this. I would definitely repurchase. This is like the trial size one. I think it was around like 19, but the full size is like 20 something, and it's like double this. So I would definitely repurchase. This was something I got in my Sephora Play box. It was a mask by Boscia. It was like their clay mask. I don't like this. I didn't like the charcoal. I didn't like the smell. You can see it kind of leaves like a gray cast. Just not a fan. Also, I did not appreciate the Sephora Zinc and Copper Mud Mask. First of all, you could see it dried out, but it has the worst smell I've ever smelled. Like, I couldn't even use it. It was so bad. But don't recommend either of those. Not a fan. I showed you guys this one, the Take the Day Off Makeup Remover by Clinique, but Sephora has their own brand, and I actually think it's better. This dog is literally licking my toes, and it's low-key freaking me out. This is the Triple Action Cleansing Water. If I had to choose like one of these, this one's definitely better. I did like the Clinique Take the Day Off Makeup Remover, but if I had to pick one or the other, definitely the Sephora one. In fact, I would go as far to say that it's like one of their best kept secret products because that makeup remover is amazing. The Meron setting powder in soft beige was my go-to. They ran out of this color, the soft beige color, and I wound up getting the translucent one, and it's horrible. Like, it leaves white powder all over my face, and I just don't like it. So I wound up going and getting the Wet n Wild banana powder, which kind of looks like the soft beige color. So I recommend this if you can find it in soft beige, because it gives like a little bit of color to the powder and blends in with your foundation, versus the other one, like, it would take hours for the white powder look to fade, and I'm like, I don't have time for that. Like, if you want to take pictures right away, I see like a white cast all over my face where the setting powder was sitting on top. Did not love that at all, but I can tell you this was my tried and true favorite for years. The Meron setting powder, if you can find it in soft beige, it's amazing, so definitely would recommend. This is the Fresh Soy Face Cleanser. It's a super gentle cleanser. I really like the lather. It kind of gives you a nice little bubble sudsy action going on. I wouldn't recommend it for end of day face cleanser, but for like a gentle morning one where you have nothing on your face, I would definitely recommend this. I loved it. I just want something a little bit more hearty after I use my melting cleanser to like remove the makeup, and this one was a little too gentle for that, but I did love it a lot. This is the Kat Von D Trooper Liner. You guys have seen me talk about this so many times. It's pretty much like what I'm wearing now. It's a really easy to draw like felt tip pen, and I wish it was a little darker. I wish they could make like a blackest black color, and you can see that like by the end of the day it starts to fade like a little bit, but it's still my go-to, my like tried and true. I use it all the time, and I will continue to repurchase until someone comes up with something better, but I did like this one a lot. Next I have the Too Faced Primed and Peachy Cooling Matte Perfecting Primer. Oh, okay, just throw it, it's fine. I really like this stuff a lot. It definitely blurred out my pores. It smelled really good. Cooling, maybe a little cooling sensation. I think they overstated that. But it's infused with peach and sweet fig cream. Smelled really good, and definitely like a good primer. I would recommend. Next, I have this face cleanser that I absolutely fell in love with. If you have oily combination skin, you will fall in love with this cleanser from Kiehl's. It's the Calendula Deep Cleansing Foaming Face Wash. Oh my gosh. I used this once and I was like, my skin feels like next level clean. So this is one of the ones I was saying before, how like I might use the fresh soy cleanser in the morning when I don't have anything on. This is an example of the kind of heavy duty good cleanser I would use after I use like a melting makeup cleanser. I would go in with something like this. This really gives a deep clean. You can feel it tingling and working. I love the smell. Like, I love everything about this cleanser. It's super good. So definitely would recommend. It just goes to show you, this was something I got in my Sephora Play box months ago. It was the Mon Guerlain little trial sample perfume, and that's why I decided to get it during the VIB sale, is because of this little thing. So it goes to show you, samples work. Like, if you give me a sample of something and I fall in love with it, I won't just be like, oh, I'm finished with my sample, it's not free, I'm not gonna buy it. No, for sure, like if I love a product and the sample, little trial sample performs well, like I'm going back and getting the full size. So just wanted to show you guys that these little babies work. I try and use up all my samples, period, just to make good use of them, but I also want to really give the product ample time to make sure I like it and that I'm yielding the benefits of it, and then I make up my mind about it. So I just wanted to throw that out there. Again, another prime example, this is the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. I fell in love with this bronzer, okay? I used it literally to pan and beyond, and I bought the full size because I was like, I love it, it smells really good, it's a really good color for my bronzer, and I went in after getting this trial in a box and bought the full size. I think that's it. This is the last thing. This is the ColourPop No Filter Concealer. If you're somebody who fell in love with Shape Tape, this is not going to perform the same. It's still really good. I still want to give it a little street cred because for the price point, I think this is like $12 or something. It's a good concealer, but if you're used to a heavy duty concealer, like Tarte Shape Tape, this will disappoint. So I did use it up. I like it. The color was good. I thought I could have gone one shade lighter, and I think the one shade lighter is the white shade. But I did like it, so I definitely would recommend. There's actually I think it's called the Sephora Hydra Concealer. Hydra, yeah, something with Hydra, which usually if it's Hydra, I don't like it on my skin because I'm already very dewy and oily as is, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go back and get that. It was like just as good of coverage as Tarte Shape Tape without being so thick and heavy. I really liked it. Again, it was by the brand Sephora. I got a little trial size of it in a Sephora box that I ordered, and I picked it as like a sample to try, and it was really good. So I think I'm gonna go back and get it. I'm pretty sure it's like the 16-hour Hydra Wear Concealer by the brand Sephora, and it was bomb. So that's probably, after I use up my Tarte Shape Tape, the next one I'm going to go in and get, but I just wanted to give a shout out to the to this ColourPop one, because it was, their no filter concealer was decent for the price point. So that is it, you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my little empties video. I used to call it Would You Repurchase video. It's kind of both. But thank you guys for tuning in and hanging out, and I'll see you guys all in my next video. Bye.